How to respond to unreasonable customer demands. Once in a while you're going to run across a customer that is just mean. They make demands that aren't reasonable and you feel as if you've lost control. It's very easy to react the same way as the customer when things escalate, but you can respond with some thought and turn it around, and if you can't, you can always cut them loose. It's important to keep calm. The first thing you must do when dealing with a customer that is not reasonable is to remain calm. Don't allow yourself to sink to their level and say things you might regret later. You have to remember that with most rude customers, they just want a problem solved, and if you can't do it, they want someone else to do it. Keep your tone of voice measured and light, no matter what is happening. If there is no way around it, cut them loose and you refund the money. Not everyone is meant to be a customer, and that's perfectly okay. If you go into the discussion knowing that the worst thing that can happen is that you give them the money back and they go on their way, it'll be easier to stay professional throughout the episode. You always need to be proactive. When you are reactive, you have a risk of allowing emotion to get the better of you. Instead, always go into any discussion with a difficult customer with a plan of action, so that you can be proactive instead of reactive. You can't control them, only yourself. Remember that their attitude is about them, not you, and that should help you. As the saying goes, choose your battles. Some things aren't worth fighting about. Try to listen through the bad language or overwrought behaviour and get to the crux of the problem. What will solve the problem the fastest and easiest? Don't include the emotions of the matter, only include the actual solutions to the problem. If the person is still unreasonable, when you offer the solution, it is probably time to cut them loose. Put the ball in their court. When someone keeps complaining to you about you, the best thing you can do is turn it on them. An example could be, "I'm sorry you feel that way, sir. Would you like an immediate refund? I can give you one and remove you from my customer database if you'd like me to do that. Let me know what you'd like me to do." Then stay silent and wait for the person to make the next move and act accordingly. Sometimes you can defuse an unpleasant situation with humour, but don't do anything that might make someone angry. However, when someone is being super demanding and you can find a way to make it funny, then it can be a great way to stop the anger in its tracks. No matter what, don't be bullied. Never allow yourself to be bullied. If you have given it everything you have, just refund someone the money and send them on the way. Some people cannot be satisfied no matter what you do. They don't even really want to be satisfied because they get some sort of payoff for their behaviour. Remove the payoff. When you start working with people and you start to make more sales, you're eventually going to have to respond to an unreasonable customer. It's just part of doing business. But if you can follow these tips, you're going to be on the right track to diffusing any potential problem.